This is chapter number 6, Rural Administration. Rural means village, administration, prashasan. We give vote and we help in forming the government. Once the government is formed, there are so many bureaucrats. There is a government machinery which work for us. Why we require it? We have more than 6 lakhs villages in India. 28 states are there. In these states, we have different districts. In these districts, we have different wards. So we have many people, around 135 plus crore population is there. So our country is a country of village. Why we are talking about village? Whenever an individual, what he does, he earns, he eats. What about water? What about electricity? What about road connections? Electricity he cannot produce itself. Road he cannot make by himself. For all these, he has to, or the individual have to be dependent on government. So government, which we have formed, is responsible for providing these basic facility. If we have a land, now if someone has a land, what is the measurement? What is the crop? Who owns this land? If someone wants to capture this land, means two people are saying that this land is theirs. How we are going to solve this conflict? So the land records have to be maintained, and for that also we need some machinery, government machinery. So what we are going to see here, 2 administrative officers we are going to talk about. First is the SHO, Station House Officer, Police Inspector, and the other one is the Patwari. He is actually a revenue officer. How these two, with the content of a story, how they come into picture and what are their roles. The story starts at Amrapur village. One is Mohan, the other one is Raghu. Mohan, Raghu. Mohan is a farmer. He owns a small agricultural land, field. So this is how his end meets. And there is a land which is along with Raghu's land, and it is separated by a very small boundary. Say this is a land. So this is the Mohan's land. This is the Raghu's land. So what happened? When Mohan woke up one day and he saw that this boundary, in a village, there is no boundary wall or some, any other boundary, say barbed wire, etc. But they use the bund or made. So this shows the partition. Mohan saw one day that the bund has been shifted. Raghu has shifted this bund. Actually, Raghu has increased his land. Mohan knew that this is not the position. My land has been grabbed. So Mohan becomes very angry. But he is frightened also. Why? Because Raghu is quite a wealthy, like he owns many fields, and also Raghu's uncle is Sarpanch of this Amrapur village. Sarpanch. But still, because land is involved, and this is how Mohan eats livelihood, he goes to Raghu's house and he asks that what you have done is wrong. But Raghu said, no, I haven't done anything. And this all argument, it escalates, and Raghu calls one of his laborers, and Raghu and labor, they start beating Mohan, and a very harsh beating. So when this all is heard by the neighbors, Padosi, they come and they rescue Mohan because Raghu and the labor was hitting Mohan very badly. So they save him. They took him away. And Mohan was badly hurt on head, on hand. And they give him first aid. And then Mohan's friend, who is also working in the post office, he suggests Mohan to do one thing. Let's go to the police station and we need to file a report because it is injustice against you. We have to go to the police station. Now all these neighbors and Mohan friends, they have different ideas. Some says we must go. Some says we shouldn't go because Raghu is already having good connections, so you are wasting your money. Nobody is going to help you. But finally, it's being decided that okay, Mohan would go to the police station along with the neighbors who actually saw this incident, that is Raghu and labor beating up Mohan. Now they go to the police station. Let me tell you that all the police station, they have an area. If the village is small, land is small, then there can be multiple village for which we have one police station. Here we have police officials whose main idea is to take care of any theft, accident, injury, fight, any kind of injustice. Fight, Diwani, Faujdari, any kind of these things can be reported at police station, and police will write the report and they are going to help the individuals if some injustice or anything unlawful has happened. Every police station area, it can be one village, it can be multiple villages also. In Amrapur, Mohan and with his friends, they approach SHO, Station House Officer, who is the police inspector, and Mohan, he urges him that this all has happened to me. Raghu has beaten me. He has also taken away my land. Now what we have seen in our society in Indian villages, the SHO and the police inspector, they don't deal with the poor people gently. The same way SHO talked, or he brushes him outside and he says that like you, all these small petty things, we don't have time to investigate. I don't have time for all this, what you have come with. I have big things to do. Means he just turned deaf ears to Mohan's problem. Now Mohan is helpless. Mohan is poor. What he should do? He goes outside. He calls all the neighbors who are the witness of this particular instance or incident. They come inside and they tell, all of them tried to persuade SHO that Mohan has been unlawfully beaten and the land has also been taken. Now there is a pressure on SHO. The witness is also there. The Mohan is also beaten up. Now SHO now has to do the things which he was supposed to do earlier. So Mohan was saying that I would write in the complaint, that is, there is an application also and there is an FIR also. FIR means first information report. If FIR has been lodged, the police has to investigate and it has to conclude the case. That is why police they always don't write FIR. So SHO says, okay, give me whatever problem you have, give me in written, and I assure you tomorrow a constable, I'll send a constable, and he will go to the place of incident and he will investigate the things which you are saying. Is it correct or not? And if it is correct, then we'll take the satisfactory with the lawful actions which is under the law. So the station house officer is our first government officer we talked about. This is our first administrative officer. In our government machinery, SHO, police inspector, police officer is the first one. Now comes the second one. Now we are talking about land. As I said, the land, now Raghu claims that this is my land. Mohan claims this is my land. Now who is going to decide? There has to be some record, there has to be some document which claims, which says clearly that this particular area belongs to Raghu and this belongs to Mohan. So to measure the land, to keep the land records, the individual may own it, the government may own it. So measuring land and keeping land record is the work of Patwari. This is our second government official which we are talking about, Patwari. Now Patwari, let me tell you again, measuring of land and keeping the records of the land is the main work, task of Patwari, because we have 28 states. Sometimes we call them as Lekpal, we call them as Kanungo, somewhere they are also called as Karmachari, or somewhere they are called as village officer. So there are multiple names by which Patwari is known in our country. But the main work is to measure land and keep land records. These records only not to maintain, but also to update these records. Update these records. To make it fresh, to keep it fresh. So Patwari may be responsible for one village, or he may be responsible for more than one village also. And the same thing, measuring land, keeping land records. Now what is the work of Patwari? When Raghu Mohan, this incident came, the first thing was to measure the land. If we measure the land, and it will be clear how much belongs to Raghu and what belongs to Mohan. So there are various ways of measuring. They can use inch tape, or they generally have a long chain that is called Zareeb. So by this it will be clear what part of land belongs to which. Whether Raghu has actually encroached the Mohan's land. So we have different names. They are basically revenue officers. How revenue? It's Rajas, it's taxes. So the tax, the government earns the tax. Then only the Patwari will get the salary, the SHO will get the salary. What tax we give on the land, which Patwari is responsible to collect. So not only the measuring, but also the measuring and what is the revenue, and also keeping track of what crop is sown, is grown in a land. As I said, the crop may change because in one year we have Rabi crop, Kharif crop. The Kisan farmers, they change it. Now the Patwari needs to regularly update these records also, that what is grown now, what is grown there. Now if Mohan or Raghu, they dig a well, kuwa, that also has to be updated in the land. Now you understood the scenario. Now I'll tell you what are the revenue records, what are the records which the government has. 1, 2, 3, please have a glimpse of this. Let me tell you, this is the Khasra, Amrapur Khasra, that particular area, area is called Khasra. And here, which is the land? Who owns the land? This is Amrapura. So first one is hectare is 100 meter by 100 meter land. Hectare, always the land is in hectare. So the first land belongs to Mohan. It's 0.75 hectare. The second land is Raghuram's 3 hectare land. 3 hectare. Along with this, Mohan has grown soya bean in all the 0.75 hectare. Raghu, on the other hand, has grown soya bean and wheat at 2.75 land. So 0.25 land is not cultivated. Raghu has a well also, Kuwa, which is working. Along with this, there are other records also. There is one more land which is owned by the government, that is the Madhya Pradesh government here, which is regarded as grassland. Grassland. For the fauna, that all the animals, they come and graze here. This is a grassland. So let me show you. The first land is Mohan's land, 0.75 hectare. 0.75 hectare. The second land, 3 hectare, Raghu owns. Raghu has a well also, and there is a boundary also. Raghu has 0.25 not cropped land. There is one more land which is number 3, and this is a grassland owned by the government. Trees are also shown, so all the legend is shown, which is the Kacha road, which is the Pakka road, that is the cemented or charcoal road. So legend clearly shows which place has what, which land has what, so that anyone can know it. So Patwari, you say that Patwari has given so much responsibility, he may get corrupt. He may have some, nexus with the zamindar or with some farmer, and he'll just change the land records. No, it's not possible. Why? Because above Patwari, there are so many people who are supervising or nirakshan or governing the work which is done by the Patwari. All the states, we have 28 states in India. So in these states are further divided into districts. These districts are again divided into other parts. Somewhere they are called as taluka, somewhere they are called as tehsil. So the sub parts of districts are tehsil and taluka. The head is revenue. This is revenue chain, revenue. District collector, then we have district revenue officer, revenue divisional officer, tehsildar. All these, Patwari or the tehsildar, everyone has people above them who supervises the work. So no one is free. No one can do that kind of bhrashtachar. Tehsildar office, what does it work? First is that any dispute related to land is heard in Tehsildar office. There are other jobs also. For example, if someone wants the copy of what land he owns, what land other owns, so this khasra khatoni land records are also provided by the Tehsildar office. Tehsildar office. Anyone can get it. Second one is the SC, ST, OBC or any caste or other certificates are given by Tehsildar's office. Tehsildar's office. Now let me tell you about a new law which is called Hindu Succession Act. Now here is a man and he has a wife and they have, let's say, 3 children. 2 are boys, 1 is girl. 2 are boys, 1 is girl. Previously in our society, say this man has 20 bigha zameen, 20 canal of land. When he dies, everyone has to die. This 20 bigha will go to 10 bigha to one boy, 10 bigha to another boy. Hindu Succession Act 2005 amendment, and this says that this is not going to work. Agricultural land, the Hindu women, Hindu means Jain, Sikh, all these comes. Because in Muslims there is always a kind of way that they distribute like to everyone. So there is no problem in Muslim community. The 2005 Amendment Act says that now after this act, this 20 will be divided by 4. That is 5 bigha. 5 bigha for one boy, 5 bigha for another boy, 5 bigha for the girl, and 5 bigha for the women, for the mother. That means women were not getting, in previous era, women were not getting the share of the land. Only boy would get it. But now it's not like that. Everyone, there are different tiers, like the vidwa, like the other women in the house. I'll give you an example. Sudha. Sudha is married somewhere else in another village, and there is a land. She comes back to the village with her mother. She works on that piece of land, and that is how they earn their livelihood. After this Hindu Succession Act, Sudha knows that we own this land now. We have a share of this land. So if the men, they marry and the women is not good, they can just, these girls or the boys, they will just leave, they will just throw the mother of the house or the sisters out. They'll not give anything to these females of the house. Now Sudha mother and Sudha itself, they know that they have equal share. What the men are getting, boys are getting, we will also get the equal share. This is Hindu Succession Act, and this is a revolution because previously it was not there. Women would not get anything. Now there is no difference between men and women. So this is all about this. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.